Good evening. Happy Sunday, everyone. RVDebs here. It is Sunday evening, and I have great news. So, come on in. Come on in. Let's talk. Let's visit. I'm in a good mood. Guess what, everyone? Got my channel back. Hey, Mary. Yep. I'll tell you all about it. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Hi, Danny. Good to see you. Well, it's just one of those wonderful live streams that I can actually be happy. It's been a while. I'm still going to use this channel because right now it doesn't just come back perfectly. So I have to work it out, and I'm letting YouTube's helping me. Calvin is helping me. Emily, did you get my email, Emily? I'm going to look for those little tiny things. I don't have many, but if I have them, I'll include them. Pamela, Tony, Judy. Hi, Joan. I know, it's nice. It's nice to feel like the good guy wins, you know? So last night I went out and looked at Christmas lights, and I was uploading, which I still haven't done because my uploading I actually got sidetracked. Adam, hi. Yes, you need to resub to the old channel, but it's going to take a couple days when you get your channel back. It's kind of messed up, actually. You did tell me that, Adam. I remember you said that it was going to be a Christmas miracle. So I'll tell you how it happened. So I went with the kids last night. No problem, Emily. You're going to love that one. It's really, she ordered this. Let me show everybody what you're getting. It's in the shades of like eggplant, purpley kind of colors. And it's very pretty, really. I could even, it's gorgeous. So I'm glad you're getting it, Emily. And you know, that picture that you showed up with wearing my necklace, your necklace, you looked so good. God, you're a pretty woman. Emily, you're gorgeous. Okay, so let me get this back on here. Okay. Yeah, so we went out. We went to Wichita Falls. It's like an hour and 15 minutes maybe. And we went to dinner. We looked at the lights with the kids. It was noisy and fun. I do have a video to upload, and I will try to get that out today. Oh my gosh, E, you're so jealous of me. Bye. Nasty. Wasn't that a nice person? Gosh, Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Wow. Anyway, yeah, so we had a nice time. I came home and I uploaded the video, which took it took forever. Really got it uploaded, but I always check the old channel just to see what's on it. And I noticed my picture was on it. Linda Steele sent me a message, and she was the one that basically said, your channel's changed. And I'm like, woo. So that's how it started. And then all the pimple popping videos were still, not all of them, but a lot of them were still on there. Plus, I had to change the header. Hey. Well, I'm not necessarily, the monetization on that channel is going through a process. It doesn't take like that. I have to work with Calvin, who turned out to be actually a YouTube person, which I'm glad. Now I have 2 channels. Hi, Keith. Hi, Rose. Hey, Scott. Yeah. So I've been working on it. A lot of it's messed up, actually. Hi, Roy and Becky. Hi, Stitchy Rebel. Hi, Cheryl. Yay. Oh, you're back with the same person's back. Okay, we'll just get rid of him. Goodness gracious, you're so mad at me that you have to keep putting that out there? Calvin's real name wasn't Bong, it was Calvin. Hi, Boston Terrier Mama. Thanks, Danny. I'm happy too. So, the channel wasn't looking right, but at least, I got an email from Calvin and it said, we've got your channel, going back to you. And it will take a little time. A lot of my videos were copyright struck, which had for no reason because most of them don't even have any music on them. Ellie is a doll. She's helped me so much, Miss Gina. Thank you. You're so welcome here. And John, how are you? That's right. The end will justify. It just takes a little time, and I'm working with Calvin right now, back and forth, to try to get certain things back, like the AdSense and just getting all that copywritten stuff off, copy strikes. A lot of live streams are on right now, Jeremy. I didn't even check. Hey, Linda. Hi, sweet pea Ann. Yeah, I'm getting all those videos, or hopefully all of them are off now. But um, again, I'm working on it, and it'll take a few days. So let's give it a few days. I'll stay in this channel for now, and eventually, get back to that channel. Hey, Joanne. Yeah, that channel is a trip. It had it looks like I have now over 30,000 subscribers. Yes, hi RV Lucky. Calvin, the guy I was working with, he has been messaging me and we've been working on it. I know Camo Dave called me today and we were talking, we were happy, and I've had some really nice help. I just talked to RV Rebel, Frugal RV Gal, and just everybody's been calling. Craig called. It's been great. Yeah, I've been trying to remove everything. I don't well, now I'm learning how to do more than I ever did. So that's a good thing. Hi, Deborah. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. It was pretty bizarre. You're right, Punky. I know the music strikes. It's all of it's crazy. Hi, Stony. All of it. The reason, why we didn't see a lot, it was all unlisted. Each one of those videos from the last 4.5 years are unlisted. So I have to go back in each one individually and put it back to public. So, oh God, come on, buddy. Sheesh. I don't know if I'm going to keep the subs. I don't know. They can all go if they want. Hiya, tribe. I'm doing great. Yeah, everybody can sub the old channel now. You're not going to get any more pimple popping videos in your feed. And it's actually going to take a few days. It's not like perfect. It's not perfect. I've got to, like I said, I got to work on the channel and redirect that, make sure the AdSense is back. But I won't be getting any of the money, that the 30,000 subs, because they're not going to give anybody that money. Thanks, Cheryl. Oh yeah, we went last night to Wichita Falls, but I don't drive. Nathan is the one with has three little kids. He knows where he goes. He goes to the big wealthy area, and they drive up and down the streets. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work like that, Scott. Yeah, you know what? We all learned a little bit, Irene. We all learned a little bit. You need to make sure you have a two-way when you log in and you sign into YouTube. You need a verification, a second one. Hi, Hoobie. You deleted it. Why would you delete it? You could have just unsubbed. Um, I'm sure you'll find me. Hi, Linda. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, I don't know. It's anyway, we went all around this really beautiful area, and I got a video on it. I almost put it out last night, but then I got sidetracked. Thank you, Aileen. Oh, so you know Wichita Falls. This like right around the university. They do all kinds of decorations and themes and stuff, and then all that neighborhood. They really go all out. It was very pretty, very beautiful. Yes, I think your first comment. I don't really. I answered you. Did you ask me a question? Let me look. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that was all of us in the car. On Facebook, I did put that up, and on Instagram. I'm not putting a Christmas tree up, but I did put Christmas lights out today. Mark helped me string some lights across the front. It's really fun. Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much. Yes, MSU. That's right. It's really nice, and the kids love it. And we just had a good old time driving around. There was people in carriages, horses, clumping down the street, and they have big long trams. Thanks, Judy. You're making brownies, huh? That sounds delicious. Hey, Butterbean. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in, everybody. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up tonight. Yes, TCM always has some good old movies. I was watching one just now, but it was not an old one. Hi, Darby. Hi, sweetie. The neighborhood's beautiful, Stony, and I'd like to see it like when it's not decorated, but they really decorate to the hilt. These are wealthy people, and they all live within probably a mile of each other. Okay, I don't know who Mrs. Burns is, but it's very nice. Hi, print me up. Yeah, I've definitely learned some lessons about how to protect yourself on YouTube, and hopefully it'll never happen again. I know. I just took a shower. I didn't put really a lot of makeup on or anything, but tomorrow I'm driving over to Dallas tomorrow just for a night. I'm going to visit a subscriber friend. Yes. Think Agape, did you just walk in? Yes. Hi, Think Agape. Yeah, I'm going to go visit Amanda, actually. Oh, thank you, Butterbean Head. You always say sweet things. Well, I had a couple of trolls, the same person, but coming in and telling me how ugly I am. But you know what happened? They get kicked out. And I'll continue to kick those people out, nasty people. Right, Danny. You guys have been along. I read Calvin's. Matter of fact, let me read Calvin's last letter. I know, you never know, devotee. It could be the stupid hacker. Too bad. So sad. Um, yeah, I was like, oh my God, I was so excited. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. Um, let me read. And he's given me step-by-step things to do to get back, because it's going to take a little time. I know they are, Becky. Um, but this is what he said. He said, "Hi, Deb. Thank you very much for your extreme patience. We've successfully recovered and transferred your channel to the brand account that you provided. If you're seeing a different AdSense account connected to your channel, kindly reassociate your AdSense account as soon as you can. Once it's done, reply to us so we can proceed with earning transfers if applicable. I await your response, Deb. I appreciate your cooperation. Kind regards, Calvin." Yay, you know, because everybody was starting to think that Calvin was like a hacker, but he wasn't. I'm trusting Calvin. Yeah, I'm trusting Calvin. What? Why not? Yeah, me and Dave, we spoke on the phone for quite a while today, and he's quite a nice man. I'm definitely a new friend in my life, and a lot of people have really shown me how sweet and caring they are, and a lot of people wrote on Twitter. Rosie O'Kelly did, and that might have helped. I don't know what exactly made it work, but it worked. Yay! Thanks, Ann. Yeah, I'd rather be happy than to be sad. Thank you, Violetta. Yeah, so like it's been a good. It started last night, kind of late. I stayed up really late because every one of the videos, I had to delete a lot of their videos. I had to go in there and change. Like my face was there, but it had the pimple popping header on the home channel. I got rid of that, and yeah, stress is gone. Thank you, JoJo. I'm telling you, I love Rosie O'Kelly. I think she's the coolest, smartest person on YouTube. I know, Keith. It's a perfect present. It is, Donna. Yeah, so like I'm just like working at it. I'm not using the channel quite yet. I will though. I probably will next after I get back from being. Yes, well, Camo Davis has been helping me all along. So has a lot of people actually. Rosie she did a whole hangout, a live stream all about it. I just love her, and a lot of her people came over here and subscribed to this channel, which I love because I'm going to keep this channel. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but for now, I am going to keep um, this channel going and just keep working at it until I get everything back the way I like it, because the other channel's a little still messed up, but it's mine. I can go in and change things. Okay, when I go into AdSense, just check that you have the padlock on the top. I'll make sure. Irene says, when I heard what happened from a friend's channel, I unsubscribed because of being afraid of chain reaction and of hacking other channels. Happened to me through Facebook Messenger. There's a lot of rotten people out there, unfortunately. Roy and Becky's says, sounds like kids taking the stolen car for a joyride and abandoned it. Yeah, I don't think these are kids. I think these are professionals. I know this channel's almost got 1,000. I think I need, how much is it right now? I don't even know, but I know it's close, and I think that's great. I think so too, Dan. He says for the most part, the YouTube community is made up of good people. It only takes a few bad apples to spoil the bunch. Judy said, I think when someone says be patient, like you were told, is very, very hard to do. I know, really. 950. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this to 1,000. I like this channel. And I'm going to make sure I continue to use this channel, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll just do live streams over here. I don't know, but I'm going to keep both channels just in case. Yeah, Rosie's not only is she smart, very smart, and she can fix anything. She can do anything. Thank you, Linda. But she's got such a big heart, such a kind person. She's really, really a good soul, and I'd stick up for her in any time, anytime. And someday I'm gonna go visit her. Yep. So Craig called me today, and he was real happy about it. He's been down. He's had like a really bad, like a strep throat kind of thing. But today he felt better. He's talked good. And yeah, I don't know, Print Me Up. I'm really going to have to work it out. But I'm going to keep both channels. And I'm looking forward to, because Camo Dave said you can have more than one channel with AdSense. So why not, right? You know, I mean, this is what I really enjoy doing this. It's not like, oh, I gotta, work. It's not like that kind of work. Hi, next page, PJ. Thank you. I had a lot of help getting my channel back, and I know not just from me, but from so many people did things. So many people offered help. RV Lucky's friend, Secret, I think it's 2 words, but Secret, he actually backed up. All the videos are on his hard drive. He's going to put them on. I'm going to send him an external hard drive after this. I'm going to do it after Christmas. And then I'll have all of those videos backed up. There are a few missing because it said I have like 900 something, and I used to have almost 1,200. What are you doing? Rosie's chewing on something. Thank you for thumbing me up, Molly. Appreciate it. I don't know, Butterbean. I don't know. Last year, Craig sent me all ice in the dry ice kind of thing. That was so good. I shared it with Kathy and Mark too. But I'm thinking that the 30,000 subs that it says I have will probably. I don't know where the hacker's from. I'm thinking India. That's what I felt. But it could be anywhere. It could be Thailand. It could be India. It could be the Philippines. It could be America. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, but I actually got a lot of the ones that I thought were gone from this year. I see those too. Yeah, Irene, it took 5 weeks. It's 5 weeks today. Because November 10th, I did a live stream on a Sunday. And then the next day, that was the beginning of it. But I've changed a lot. I've learned a lot. There's no lesson. I mean, there's a lot of lessons here. And I pass the words that if you have a channel, take that extra step. Go into the security. You can do a 2-step verification so that on your phone, if you're logging in, it's going to send you a text and say, is this you? Or it'll send you like 6 numbers to send. It depends. But anyway, so we've all learned that lesson together. You can't be too safe. I was very stupid about it. Well, I'm thinking, Irene, that there's probably thousands of channels that are compromised. So, I'm just happy that it's back. And, Calvin, every time he wrote me an email, I wrote him one back. And he'd write me one back. I mean, it's like at least, yeah, he gave me the runaround because he probably didn't know what they were doing. But so far he came through. I'm happy. Yeah, see, some of this year's Butterbean says I've seen the one of the old channel where you said Kathy talking about the president that you got from Mary's birthday. Yeah, so some of them are back. I don't know which ones are gone. I don't even. I'm just happy to be able to log into that channel and not have it, be something else. Molly says, was your friend from chat or a programmer able to save and store your videos? Yes. I've got all my videos. I don't have them physically. They are with RV Lucky turned me on to this really nice man who's very, very, like, he's got the big $10,000 computer, and he's very literate. He's an IT guy. So he's got all my videos are backed up. So I'm going to start backing up all the videos on this channel, and I just have to buy an external hard drive, and he told me he'll hold on to them till I send him the external hard drive. Yeah, I got really mad, didn't I? Hi, Libra. Yeah, I had my big rant, and then it was over. Yeah, Calvin turned out to be the real thing. Hi, Timothy. Thank you very much. A Christmas miracle for sure. Because I really was thinking I wasn't going to get it back. I'll do it again for you, Butterbean. I'm going to look and see if that one's there. Maybe I can re-upload it or something. Was your first YouTube connection the right one? You mean the guy the first guy? Yes. Yes. Joanne says, is it safe to loop your old playlists now while I sleep to help ads, or wait until you get the hard drive taken care of? Um, this channel has enough hours. Believe it or not, I got 4,000 hours. But anytime that you view someone's channel that you like, and like you do what you did, leave them on, it does help. It does. Let's see. The big rant. Butterbean says the big rant was due. Debs, you had patience for so long. You needed that. I needed to get it out. I don't like to rant and rave and make drama. A lot of people think that I like it. I don't. You guys, if you're with my channel, you know I don't. But of course, sometimes you have to stand. You have to stand up for yourself. Print Me Up says 30.5K subs. Will you get future AdSense if they stay subscribed? I don't really know how that works. Yes, next page, PJ says it's good. So many people rallied around you, Deb. You really find out who's got and who doesn't. Amen. Yes, I got a lot of good people. How do I loop the videos? You mean like listen to them at, like when you're not there, just listen? Just hit a playlist and just let them run. Hi, Amanda. Scott. Well, I was really bummed out, that's for sure. Hello there, Dave, Peterbilt. Yeah, it was surprise, such a surprise last night. Had such a good, evening. We all left around 3 in the afternoon, and then we got to Wichita Falls, and had dinner at Cheddar's, and then we watched, looked around for the lights, and just had a good time, and got home and had good news. Dan says just turn on your autoplay feature. Yeah, we're all learning together, aren't we? Joanne says, thought you had to have 1,000 to get AdSense. If not, I'll loop this channel for now. Thanks. Um, to get AdSense, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So it takes time, but I've got all that. Yeah, Cheddar's was good. I had buffalo chicken wraps, and they were delicious. Well, whatever they do, Libra, it's fine with me. I don't care because 30,000 people that subscribed, they're not going to want my channel anyway. If they're like into pimple popping channels, what do I have in common with them? Nothing. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, it feels so much better. Sometimes when I watch YouTube, I'll like do if I'm doing stuff around and I'm listening to someone, I will let the commercials, or whatever you want to call them, go. I'll listen to them all. Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen. I don't know what that means. I'm glad, Linda. Yeah, we just all learned a big lesson, really. 5 weeks. That's a long time. Yeah, I think everybody that helped me get my channel back. Yeah, Aileen, can you imagine? Why would 30,000 people subscribe to that pimple, yucky, blackhead popping, icky thing? But maybe they bought those. You never know. I don't even know if those subscribers are real, really. I don't believe any of it. Thanks, Danny. I don't even want to read it out loud because I'd be tooting my own horn. He likes my live streams. Well, thank you. Like I had about 5,500 subscribers. Will I keep those? I don't know if they're going to drop off or what. Like I say, even Calvin said it does take a few days for YouTube to go in there and get rid of some of the stuff. And like a lot of my videos have copyright strikes, so they can't be monetized. And it's fake because they're fine. And they also, all of the videos, I've been changing them slowly. They're all unlisted. And I have to go to each one and turn it to public. So it's a lot of work. So it's going to take a few days. No, John, I didn't have any drinks, but I could have used one. I watched that Foot Doctor. That I don't mind like watching it on TV. He was cool. It's these blackhead videos were disgusting, just plain yucky. I don't get people wanting to do that. Thanks for coming in, Roy and Becky. Have a great night too. Yeah, they're gonna do some stuff to the channel, so I'm gonna stay here, and then hopefully in a few days I'll upload a video and see how that works. We'll see. Well, that's good. Print me up. She said, I just checked, Deb. Your videos are all from 4 years ago to 1 month. Timothy says, I got hit with your 2016 rant the day I buried my dad. 2016. That was a poor timing for me. I remember the kind of private message you sent me after that. I hope it was a good one. Right, Butterbean. Beanhead says, to me, all the blackhead videos are all the same. You see one, you've seen them all. I know. I don't really understand that whole thing, what they did, what they got out of it. They're not going to get any money. Because when I first got my channel back, all the blackhead videos were there, and they all were they were all marked as I don't remember exactly the wording, but right next to it was content unsuitable for, so they're not going to give them anything. Yes, you can, Dave. Yes, you sure can. We have nice spaces right behind here. Tim says not all the same. Oops, sorry. Okay, wait a minute. I messed up for a second. Okay, Tim said, oh no, not all the same. The Vietnamese blackheads are intense. Maybe that was Vietnamese, and because they were intense, they were gross. And I don't get grossed out that easy, but I checked it out. We all checked at least one of them, and it was just like, ooh, like who? I don't. Oh, who would have all those blackheads? They don't wash their face. They don't wash their body. I don't get it. Hi, Frugal RV Gal. Welcome, sweetie. That's funny. Yeah, but they were pretty. They were grody. They were bad. Libra said, I bet that was a result from the fact that you reported that your channel was hacked. YouTube probably marked the videos as not earning money. Maybe so, but they were definitely blocked from getting anything from that because each one. But I got rid of them. I'm glad to say. I guess they become habit forming to some people. Some people don't like mukbangs, can't stand them. Some people love them. So everybody's different. I'm back in town. Hi, Dano. Yes, we can, Danny. Yeah, it was gross. I couldn't watch either. Yeah, so a lot of they had a lot of strikes against them anyway. But it's like they're gone. Bye. Bye. So Peterbilt, are you coming to visit? Well, Libra, I was telling you, what I did this weekend was we went to Wichita Falls and had dinner out and looked at the Christmas lights with the kids, and that was my big outing for the weekend. Danny. Okay, I won't say the word ever again. Well, not ever again, but I won't say it. That's gonna be great. So, Danny, are you coming too? I've got a lot of people coming here, and that's always fun. I love to show them around my little one-horse town. But there's something really nice about our little town. It's you know, so different than any place I've lived, but I really like it. People are so sweet and friendly. Grab a bite. I'm not going to say it anymore. Oh, let me get rid of this bad person. Poor little hurt person has to come in and call names. You're gone, buddy. You're gone. Your history. Wichita Falls is like maybe an hour and 10 minutes drive, something like that. There are some nice ones, Adam. It's like any town, there's crappy little houses and there's really nice homes. Yeah, Ryan was that was a troll for sure, for sure. Anyone that comes into a channel and says things like what he just said or she just said, they don't belong here. But that was my outing. I had a good time and I loved have a good ready to go, but it takes so long to upload. I'm going to do it today. I'm going to do it before I go to bed. Johnny's Journey. Hi, Deb. I'm sure you've been told everyone what is going on, but I was feeding mom dinner. Well, I'm just glad to see you here. I'm doing good. Hi, Faye. Happy news. Happy news. It'll take a few days before I can really use the channel because there's a lot of stuff that's not right yet, but it's still mine. I got it back and it's going to be fine. They do take a little time before you get it back because I've been told that by people that had their channels hacked. Dan says, put my car in the shop to get ready for traveling. It's been 3 days and no estimate on time. Need a lot of work after sitting 8 years. Your car sat for 8 years? Hi, Wayne. Thank you. I know. Frugal RV Gal says, glad to hear I have my channel back, that I have control. That was the thing that killed me is I couldn't even do anything. It's like, PJ, thank you so much for coming in and being around during my last 5 weeks of bad news, but now it's good news. So I'm happy. And I've always been a happy person. I don't rant a lot. I really don't. And I don't love drama. I don't want to attract drama. I had some this last 5 weeks, that is for sure. Timothy asks if the dogs sense that I'm happier now. They can tell when you're upset. They do. They do know when mama's not feeling good. They're very happy. They had their dinner. They had turkey. I had a big turkey breast that Kathy gave me like a half of one. So they had turkey breast tonight for dinner. Right, Johnny, we should. A big party. Hey, Linda, enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for coming in. The girls are great tonight. Wendy says, now that you have worked hard to build up 2 channels, you should keep both and keep the AdSense on both. Yeah, I'm going to try. I am. I'm at 950, so it's not going to be long till I get 1,000. Yes, give me some thumbs up, and just that spreads a little bit of love. Thank you, Joanne. Libra says, I have a neighbor that has a classic car of some sort. It has been sitting in a garage for 30 years. She has it started every few years. It's weird. I just sell the thing. Tim says, my cat lets me know when I'm out of sorts. Animals are very keen to our moods. They really are. Dan says, sure did. Never started or opened up. I had to replace a lot of the interior, and now the dry rot has to be fixed. Lots of hose and gasket replacement. Well, where was this? Where was this car? I thought that was your car that you always drive. I'm confused, Danny. Yep, I'm gonna have some visitors here, so that'll be fun. The Frugal Gal. That's a different name altogether. I too live in a travel trailer permanently set up on land. I have my own channel, and I'm close to 1,000 subscribers. Could some of y'all head over and subscribe? Thanks. Sure, why not? It's not anyway. It's not good when someone comes in and asks people to subscribe to their channel. It's like up to me as the host to say to people, support that person, but I'm going to let it slide because it's okay. I know what it's like to try to get people to your channel. Right, Libra, that's weird. The engine can freeze up if you don't run it every so often. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how good that would be to have a car just sit there. But you need more than 1,000 subscribers to get AdSense, Frugal Gal, because you need 4,000 hours of watch time. So when you go into your analytics, check out what your hours are, because you won't get AdSense without the hours. They changed their name to Life Less Ordinary, Joanne. That's Nathan and Nadia's channel now is called Life Less Ordinary. I love them. He is really good editing. He is. I loved it because the last video they put out, Nathan and Nadia and the three boys were decorating the Christmas tree, but he did it in like high speed, and it was funny. It was great. Hi, Tina's Journey and Journals. Dan says, no, this was left to me in a will. Oh, okay. It only has 64,000 miles on it, so I'm investing into it. It runs great, just leaks all over the place. Well, I hope it works for you. I hope they get it just perfect. And it's worth it. If it's a gift, you can get it back to running, good order. I do too, Joanne. Nathan and Nadia and the three boys they're so funny. They laugh a lot. Nathan's very artistic, very, very artistic. And Nadia can cook, and she's so pretty. And she's a good mom. She's a great, great wife. So if you want to go to a channel and subscribe, they got over 1,000 subs now. They're actually getting their first check. But it's Life Less Ordinary. That's the family. That's my family. John, okay, John, you have to go and have your dinner. Enjoy it. My sister has a 65 Firebird. Wow, in mint condition. She won many first place awards. Wow, that's quite an award. Okay, Frugal RV Gal says, Deb, my service is really bad. I am moving camp tomorrow and will listen tomorrow. Well, thank you and it was good talking to you as usual. Sending you lots of love and hugs. Susan, hi. Well, Susan, I got my old channel back in case you haven't known. You didn't know. It's a little messy. We have to kind of clean it up and fix it up, but it's mine now. I'm so happy. Emily, I agree. Nadia is a gorgeous lady, very pretty. And her mom, Beverly she's always smiling and laughing. She's going through a hard time right now, but her husband, I talked to Vic and he said she was doing surprisingly well for what she's going through. Emily, you're a beautiful woman. Emily took a picture and showed it to me with the necklace that I made. And oh my gosh, so pretty. Judy says, so I watched your last live stream that was late last night. Did I understand that you may be going for a fun getaway? Yes, I'm going to go visit. I guess I'm going to tell everybody. At first, we weren't going to say anything, but I'm going to go to visit Amanda. She lives close to Dallas, which is about 3 hours drive for me. Not bad. I'm going to just get away for the night, spend a night visiting, and just get to go to the city. Oh, nothing's always working. Well, I'm not too kind. I'm being honest, Emily. I showed that picture to Kathy and she said, what a beautiful lady. I said, I know, she really is. Yep, Susan, did I say it was supposed to come on Monday? I think so. Into, in, I'm trying to read that name, In Love with Health. Well, that's a good thing. Right, Amanda, we're going to just hang out together, so it's going to be fun. There's just, she doesn't live that far from me, and I could use a little getaway, and I'm just going to get away. Dandy Dan says it's working out fine, just takes little time and money, but a trusted mechanic, brother-in-law, took it into his shop and said mechanically it's amazing shape and well worth the investment needed. That's really good to hear. I'll tell Kathy you said thank you, Emily. Wendy, I have been getting their vlogs, Life Less Ordinary, and I subscribed and hit the bell. Have they been on? They haven't been doing as many as they want to do, but with the holidays, but they did do like a tree decorating. Did you see that one? Dan said I drove up to Palm Bay, 147 miles and 1 quart of oil to his shop. Well, at least you got there. Libra says, I'm craving some kombucha and I want it right now. Not sure how that came about. I don't know what kombucha sounds like, but it doesn't look appetizing to me. Keep in touch, Peterbilt, Dave. I don't know what to call you. Keep in touch. I know, Judy. Me and Amanda are going to meet face to face. We've been talking for a while, and I just adore her, and I'm looking forward to it. Okay, there you go. In Love with Health. Libra, if you don't have any around, try some apple cider vinegar and honey and water. Should hit the spot taste-wise. Hi, Gina. What's this all about? What's this all about, Alfie? Gina, I have a channel. Welcome. Subscribe. It's just my life. I live in a small town. I live in a travel trailer. I like to go on adventures. I like to cook. I share my life. That's what it's about. Hello, Patricia. It's late at night in Wales. Yeah, my main channel, which is the other channel, is getting back to normal. It's going to take a few days for YouTube to help me fix it and for me to just do what I have to do. It's a lot, but I don't mind. Yeah, hit the subscribe button. And I have 2 channels. So I hope you do. Hey, I just got a Facebook message from Christopher Travels. Said I saw your live. I'm so glad that you're getting your channel back. Resubbed. He's a really great guy too. I'm telling you, I've met some wonderful people here. Really, and they've come to visit me and we remain friends. So I am the real McCoy. If you meet me, I don't have a different personality in person. I'm exactly the same person. Well, I'm so glad, Gina. Oh, thank you. In love with health. I do. I make jewelry and I paint paintings and I get into different things, sort of seasonal. Like right now, I just finished. I made. Let me show you what I made. I made this. I got these beads. I ordered these beads, and they're called Fancy Jasper. So this is a bracelet. It's kind of a large bracelet, so it's really for somebody like that wants a nice loose bracelet because it's not like real tight. About 8.5 inches. I made that today. Aw, a lot of people are sending me messages. And I also made, let me show you, this one. I do like to make multicolored necklaces, although I have ones that are one color. But I love the multi ones. This is the newest one. It's got a lot of colors to it. It's very long, 39 inches. And, they're very unique beads. So, gemstones and crystals, wooden beads, turquoise, turtles. It is on Etsy. I think I put it on Etsy. Let me look. Yeah, it's a gorgeous green. Because Fancy Jasper is one of my favorite stones. It's a natural gemstone, and it goes into shades of green. It goes into a little bit of browns. It really all different shades, but really, really nice. Let's see if I put it on. Oh, I didn't put it on yet. I'll put it on tonight. Yeah, when I'm done here, I will list the bracelet. Anne said, that's true. I met Debs. She's the real deal. Ah, well, you're the real deal too, sweetie. You know, some people put on an act like this is my show, but really, it's not my show. It's just kind of like a house party. I wish that y'all were here, but that would be a lot of people. Yeah, Susan, I promise. I thought I did because I took pictures of it, but I forgot to upload them. I mean, I forgot to put it on. I do travel around. Last year, I went to San Antonio, which from here is about a 5.5 hour drive. Um, I went to Kansas City Irish Festival. I'm not doing as much travel as I'd like, but my plan is. That's good, Janice. Enjoy your shows. I do plan on having, hopefully, God willing, my friend Craig is going to feel up to it because we want to travel together, and we'll see. I mean, I talked to him today. You never know. If he has to fly here, then we'll drive around. I don't know. Ah, thank you, Tim. Lombardini. Nice name. See, stevia could be bad. Oh, God. That'd be awful. Soda stream. So that's like where you can make a carbonated drink out of like natural stuff. That would be yummy. I don't have much room. When you live in an RV, you're lucky to have enough room for the things you really want. So kombucha, like that, what does it taste like? It always like looks like something I don't like the sound of the word kombucha, but I know it's popular because A lot of people love it. Gina, that's the thing. When I'm from, okay, I'm going to do a quick backup on my life here real quick for Gina. Who is this grandma? Bye. Not for you. You need to go bye-bye. See you later. Um, it started out, I'm from California, but anyway, I was out in Florida for many, many years. I met my husband and I met my very best friend, Kathy. Kathy lives in the house. That's how I'm living here on their property. But in Florida, I lived there, and my husband got very ill and had cancer and passed away. And our dream was to sell everything and get a big motorhome and, go around the country doing like camp hosts and just seeing the world and visiting family. And he passed away, and I thought, well, I'm going to still do it. So I downsized and I sold everything, bought this trailer. I have a truck. It was my husband's truck. And I drove from Florida to Alabama at an RV park, which I wound up staying for 9 months because I didn't like pulling the trailer. I didn't like the truck with the pulling the trailer and 2 dogs. It wasn't fun. Oh, okay. Uh, in love with health, RVDebs, you would be put off by the Scooby. It's good if you like tart drinks. I know. I'd probably be more fearful of, and it's silly because I'm sure it's fine. Libra said it's sort of tart. We're talking about kombucha. And it does have a vinegar taste. It really is really good, but a lot of people don't like it, I guess. Thank you, Gina. Well, I survived, and my channel started off really about traveling, but about like starting life over because I really had a wonderful marriage. I had a beautiful husband. I'll show the picture of me and my husband. Oh, and I got some new pictures. Let me show you this one. I had a very lovely husband and very sweet, as good at looking as he is. That's how sweet he was. I left California about age 24. My dad and mom and my sister we were really raised in Los Angeles, but I got married when I was 21 to the wrong person, and so wound up not being not good for me. I just moved something and I lose my connection. But anyway, yeah. So I wound up going to Florida and stayed there, and that's where I met Kathy, and we wound up being in business together for 20 some years. We do arts and crafts shows. We did, and we did Renaissance fairs for 9 years. So we had a lot of fun. But I wound up pulling the trailer out of Florida and starting over. My channel was basically starting over, getting over. Not you can't get you get through spouse loss, or even if you lose your mom or dad. You don't just stop one day and go, okay, I'm done grieving. No, grief, when you love someone, you grieve all your life for their loss. But you get through it. You just get through it. And that's what my channel's about, was just getting through it. Living our lives. Don't stop living, because I know there are people that have lost their loved ones and they just don't do anything. They sit in their home and it's bad. You're not talking too much. No, in love with health asked if I would do shows again, craft shows and stuff. Both Kathy and I, after 25 years, we're really burned out. That's why I do my art and sell it on Etsy, because it's much easier. Because when you do arts and craft shows, not only do you have to set up your tent and your tables and your stuff, you have to pay to be at the show. You've got Mother Nature to deal with. It could blow the whole place apart, or rain comes and you don't have any people. A lot of stuff. Um, so anyway, that's why I'm here. But that's what my channel is about, is just surviving all the blows of our lives. We all have them. Nobody gets away scot-free without like a loss of love. Whether it's your kid, God forbid, or your mom, you're going to lose someone in this life. In Love with Health says, Christmas Day is 1 year I've been a widow. Oh, I'm ready to meet someone now, but pretty shy. Valerie, hi Valerie, a new sub. Wow, I need to hear this. My dad, sorry, things go fast and I have to back up. Things, my dad's having health issues. It's not easy. It is not easy. I watched, first of all, when I was 24, my sister passed away. She was 27. Then we all moved to Florida just to get away from California and all the sad memories. And then my mom got Alzheimer's. She had mini strokes, turned into dementia, and dementia turned into Alzheimer's. She didn't even know that my dad passed away, and they were a wonderful couple. My dad passed away in 1997, and my mother passed away in 1999, I believe. Yeah. And I met my husband in 2001 in January. So things, it's funny how life is, because you just never know. You just got to be as happy and try to do the best you can. That's the first date I ever went on with my husband. Let's see if I can get you to see it. It's not real clear. Timothy said it was sure fun to watch you pull the trailer. My favorite was when you changed parks in Alabama. I remember watching Patrick hooking you up. Oh, Patrick from Paddy Wagon, that's his channel. And Chico, who passed away, were such dear friends of mine. Yeah, losing someone's never going to be easy. I think he's going to be okay, Valerie. I feel it. I feel like your dad's going to pull through. I'm hoping. Thanks, Valerie. Oh, the Christmas lights in Wichita Falls, Susan, were beautiful. And we had such a good time. So much laughs. The kids are hysterical. Nathan and Nadia are so funny. Let me see if I can find something in here that you guys haven't seen. Let's see. My husband was cute, I have to admit. Here's one I think is one of his cutest pictures. That was the first date we went on. Well, not the first date, but close. He looked like Sam Elliott. Yeah, Scott, that would be your one of your favorites. Thank you. Thank you, In Love with Health. Let's see. That was a New Year's picture of us. He was very handsome. I know. He had silver hair. It was love at first sight. I've told the story before. I'll have to tell it again. Scott. My God. Yeah, he looked a lot like Sam Elliott, actually, especially in certain pictures. Let me see if I can find one that really. And this is how we were. We kissed. We couldn't keep our hands off each other. I mean, this is a book of like some favorite stuff. Let's see. This is a picture of him. He worked at All Children's Hospital. He was an HVAC engineer. Sharing is caring. Yeah, right. It's okay. This was a picture of Rosie with Daddy. So sweet. Yeah, a lot of pictures, really. This one's me on my birthday in 2005, Halloween. Irene said, your journey gave me the strength and inspiration to move on past my obstacles in travel. Oh, that's great, Irene. Think Agape said it. Craft shows storm. Oops. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly. She's saying you pay for the booth and then a storm hits. I mean, we got called in the middle of the night up in Michigan. We were at a hotel. You got to pay a lot to do this. And then a big, huge rainstorm and windstorm, and they call us up and say, you need to come in. It was like 4 a.m. Your tent, the top blew off, and it's your stuff's all wet. I was very lucky. Oh, hi, Sunny. Thank you. Sunny's Warehouse. Appreciate it. Valerie says you were lucky to have a wonderful relationship. Not too many good guys left. I mean, good guys today. There are good guys, but it's not easy to meet people. I met my husband at the mall, and I never even go to malls. I am not a big shopper. I'm not one of those women that live at the mall. Well, this was January 6th, 2001. Okay, about 2 p.m. We walked the mall. Her and I were like into dieting and walking the mall. Plus, some friends of ours were going to meet us at the food court. So we were walking towards the food court, and I saw him. I don't even know how that happened, but I saw him, and he was smiling at me. And I looked at Kathy, and we were like pretty far away. I said, Kathy, look at that guy over there with the silver hair. And she said, yeah, he's cute. I said, he's more than cute. That's him. That's the one. And I sat down with Kat. We ordered like iced teas, and a friend of ours was there and joined us. And within a few minutes, he sat next to me, and he put his hand. He took my hand and gave it a little kiss and said, where have you been? And that's how it started. We weren't married we stayed together, but we were like together for 5 years. Then we got married because I wasn't about to get into a bad marriage. I had one of those. Okay, here's Kathy. When this is back, this is a while ago because she looks different. That's Kathy. That was our backyard. We lived together for many years. That was me. Look how young and slim I was. Yeah, having an outdoor business, I can tell you, we had many good shows. I mean, we did well, but we suffered through a lot too. You pay hotels, gas, food, the show fee, and then the show coordinator is a liar, and they said they're going to have 20,000 people, and maybe 5,000 show up. Thank you, Gappy. Judy said, are you going to do video your fun trip to see Amanda? I love your getaway. Yes, I am. I am going to video my drive. She said that I mean, I'm not going to overdo putting her on camera, but if she lets me, I will. Yep. This little book has a lot of cool pictures. Yes, Molly, it was perfect. And so we met at the mall, and he said, what are you doing tonight? And I said, well, I have plans. I had plans with this guy that I was seeing named Dave, but it wasn't it was just a kind of a casual thing. And he said, well, here's my business card. Call me. And I thought, okay. And I went home, and Dave canceled. He said he couldn't make it. Kathy goes, call him. I go, no, because I don't like to chase after men. I don't ever want to chase a man because you shouldn't have to. If somebody is loving you or digging you, They let you know. You know that book, He's Just Not That Into You? That is the truth, babe. You don't have to chase someone down. Timothy says, I thought the laundromat was the best place to meet people. Watching people do their laundry really turns me on. Well, Timothy, you're one of a kind, actually, because you're the only person that I've ever had to ask me to show them the oven, or to, show the airport, or all kinds of stuff. I'm going to go to Amanda's house, actually. Well, get the kids to bed, Gina. Subscribe to this channel. And I have another channel that was hacked. That's why I have this channel. And it was gone from me for 5 weeks. I just got it back. It's RVDebs Journey without the 2. This one is RVDebs Journey with a 2. The other one has no 2. Lieber says, one of my friends married a guy that started a tie-dye shirt business. Her hubby followed the Grateful Dead for years while they toured. She stayed back and ran their shop. She lives 3 hours from me. She lives close to Dallas, and I just wanted to get away, and I needed to get away. I didn't know I was going to get my channel back, which is like now a happy getaway. Let's see if there's anything in here that I want to share. This is Kathy and I at an arts and crafts show at our booth. Those are hair fancies. We sold lots of those. They're made out of clay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to finish the story, Emily. So, I got home and my date fell through. And Kathy's like, call him. So I do call him. And knowing Mark, his name was Mark, he doesn't usually answer his phone. It usually goes to voicemail, but he answered the phone. I'm so glad you're here, Valerie. Thank you so much. Definitely subscribe. I do a lot of live streams, and I upload videos a lot too. Yeah, so he called me, and so I call him, and he said, I'll pick you up. He came over at around, it was late, like a late date, like around 10 in the night. Came over, man, he looked so good. He looked like the Marlboro Man. He had jeans on with a kind of a, because he came from Wyoming, so he had a little cowboy in him. Looked a little Marlboro Man-ish. He had a big old buckle, silver, which I have. As a matter of fact, I've got 2 buckles that were his. I'm going to keep them. And we went out together, and we just could not keep our hands off each other. We were kissing and hugging and talking until the club we went to turned the lights on. It was like, oops, we need to go. So, yeah, that's how it started. And then, we were doing arts and crafts shows. So, Mark at that time worked for Civil Air Defense, and he would drive like he was a warrior driver. I mean, I called him the Phantom. He would drive hours and hours, like from because he would work at Air Force bases and Army bases. He worked at MacDill. They put in all the he would, I can't even explain it. He would go to Wyoming and up there in Montana, and he would in the winter go to the silos that hold the bombs. Well, those silos have to be kept at a certain temperature, and they're below the surface, and there's men that work in them. Thanks, Stephanie. So he would travel a lot, and then when I met him January. So he would go to like MacDill, which wasn't too far. That's in Tampa, but he would go all the way up to Virginia. He would call me and say, I'm coming. He would drive like 8 hours wherever hotel I was. If I was in Port Charlotte, or if I was in Fort Myers, or sometimes I was in, Orlando, and he would come and stay with me. Yes, Danny, that's cool. Thank you, everyone. for giving me a thumbs up. So we had a really neat like relationship right off the bat. He was just, I could not resist him, and I didn't. And he felt the same. I was happy. And we had a sweet wedding in the backyard of where we lived. That backyard was all decked out. I had friends come from Seattle. My friend Chris, who, well, some of you who followed me a long time know that when I was in Alabama, I stayed 9 months at the RV park. I was like stuck there. I just didn't, I wanted to go, but I didn't, I just like dreaded pulling the trailer. I did. I dreaded it. So, and Patrick and Chico would help me work on it and get it ready. And my friend Chris from Seattle, who flew in for my wedding back in 2001, 2000, I got married in 2006, but she flew in, and we had, the yard was beautiful, all twinkly little lights and flowers, and it was a hippie wedding. Everybody that came in, we gave flowers to them, and I made about 45 necklaces. Everybody that went to my wedding got love beads. They kind of looked like, well, it could look like anything, but like, for example, let me get this. How did that happen? Okay. Just love beads. Everybody had love beads on. And it was a really neat little wedding, very sweet wedding. My cousin Maxine married us. And we had a good marriage. So sad because he got sick. 2010 was the beginning. He had fallen and hurt his spine and his neck. They had to cut him open on this side and the back, and he never recovered. I think that cancer, he was a Vietnam vet, so we think Agent Orange got him, and it was in his system. And once you get opened up, not so good, He died in 2014. So unfortunately, yes, we were destined. He told me right away. He said, "You're like a magnet, and I'm steel." And we were just like, mm. Oh my gosh, Adam. Adam said I had a bad relationship back in 2012, and the ending of it, I threw her out during a major blizzard where my city was shut down. Not a good thing. Irene said I have to go and feed Milo and make some dinner. I wanted to make sure you knew how happy I was about your getting your channel back. Thank you. That is the best Christmas present I could have had. And I really appreciate you coming in, Irene. I hope you continue to come visit. And I do live streams a lot now. And Merry Christmas to you. Hey, Jean. I see you. I see you in there. So I have some good stories about the marriage, but I also have, I grew up in West Hollywood, California. Like all my teenage years up to till I was like in my early 20s was in West Hollywood, California, land of stars, the bars, the cars. So I'm not your average person. I know that. And I never had children because when I got married at 21, I was divorced by 24. I'm glad I didn't have his child. Then I stayed single for many, many years. I had some relationships, but I always took precautions not to get pregnant. And when I met my husband, we were both 50. We met it. We were 50 years old. Don't we look young for 50? I think we did. There's another one. I was a redhead. Merry Christmas, Irene. Merry Christmas to all of you. But we're going to be celebrating all the way through Christmas, so no problem there, right? I'm so glad that you're all here tonight with me because it's a happy night. It's a good night to reminisce over good things. I was very lucky to have him because I really was single, like pretty much all the way till I hit 50. I turned 50 October, Halloween, and I met him in January, on the 6th of January. So, you never know where you're going to meet the person you're destined to be with. But I really wished I'd had kids, although, instead of having children, I traveled a lot. I played guitar and sang for my living for like 20 years before I met Kathy. When I met Kathy, I was playing guitar and singing. She'd come and hear me play. Oh, Joanne said, I came here as I'm stuck in a bad space due to 2 major life changes and the last 2 days, and I wanted to perk up. You're helping. Oh, I hope so. I hope so, honey. I'm sorry. We do have this, things happen. We get shit in our, we get crapped on. We get sick. Our friends have problems. I mean, it does affect us. And it's good. It's good to find a place that you can hopefully get out of it. Thanks, Tim. I'll be doing this often. Come back. Libra answered there. Adam, that doesn't sound very nice. What happened? Did she smoke all your crack? No, Adam says no, she was very demanding and bossy and would not let me use my own computer in my own place. Thank you, Valerie. Time does fly. Emily says there was a surprise wedding at church this morning, a mature couple. The groom was over 80. Give me hope. Very sweet. Oh my gosh, over 80. I don't think I'm ever going to get married again. I mean, I really don't see a reason to do that. But I'm not going to say never, but I don't think so. I could never really, everybody's different. Each relationship that you have in your life is different than the next. So you never know in life, but yeah. Yeah, Joanne needed some loving tonight. Everybody give her a hug. Thanks, Tim. Joanne, it will get better. I had a very bad week last week, and a very old friend helped me out. Hang in there. Mary, I'm sorry you had a bad week last week. And that's another thing. I had a bad week last week too. But it's not last week. It's this week. So just, you have to sometimes just dust yourself off, get up, put a little makeup on, or put a little, whatever makes you feel good. It's not always going to be bad. It's just, life's a big circle. Really, life is a circle. We all have our ups and downs and our middles, and you just have to ride with it. Don't let it bring you down. Don't let it bring you down. It's only castles burning. I know. Adams, we're not happy with the way you handled your relationship, but that's your business. That's all. Oh, Jenna, thanks. Well, I've never thought I would be telling my life like this ever. This was not a planned thing. I don't know. I don't know. It's now that I'm older, I have a lot to share. I had a very colorful life. Timothy said, I want to get married for the first time at 90. I want my bride to be 100. Yeah. Silly. Think agape, me too. I'm ready for new great things ahead. Lily she's down on the floor. There's a doggy bed. It's got a blanket in it, and she's cuddled into that. Rosie's over there licking herself. Oh, we have a fire pit here. Whenever we have visitors, we always do a fire. So if you come visit, we'll do a fire. So I've got a colorful life I share now, and this does make me happy. You guys don't even, I hope I help you guys, but man, you just don't know how much you do for me. Just, oh my God, I don't know what I'd do without my channel. That's what got me freaked out, because I share a lot. I don't have a lot happening here in this little tiny town I live in. And my channel kind of takes up the slack of not doing too much. Mary, my babies, my dogs are so, so sweet. They're going to stay with Aunt Kathy and Uncle Mark tomorrow. Hi, Carrie Joe. And they love it over there. All I got to say is, let's go to Kathy's. And they like pop up like, let's go. Well, if I help you and you help me, it works both ways, doesn't it? When I really needed you guys, you were here for me. For the last 5 weeks, I have had a rough go, you know, because it's like having a rug pulled out underneath you, or it's like having someone come in your house, change the locks on the door, burn up all your albums and your photos, and just ruin everything. So I got by, but I got by because you guys helped me. So I thank you all, each one of you that was here during all my live streams, because I panicked. I really didn't know what to do. Think Agape says, gonna get crazy tonight. Ice and snow, boo, hiss. But I'm gonna stay in and paint. There you go. That's good. Teresa Ruggles says, I married on my 30th birthday. I had 3 wonderful boys. We built a house. Then we got a divorce over an argument. I want to paint the den Kelly Green, and he wanted to sleep with the bug man. Oh, no, Teresa. Well, that's awful, and thank you for letting us all know that one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Mary, just being here, you guys did plenty. Just having, you had my back, and people were reporting that stupid channel, and I don't even want to talk about it, but I mean, I really, really do appreciate all of the help I had with other channel creators and my subscribers. That's right. We are put on this earth to help each other. Judy says, last week was terrible, but new week is starting, fresh week. It'll be a good one. If not, I can handle the crappy stuff. Yep, we learn how to get through. Like I said, you don't always get over everything, but you can get through it because we're stronger than you. You're stronger than you think. Hi, Craig. Hi, you my sweet man. I just adore you, Craig. He's always there for me. I know you don't know that, but he is. And I just want to get him in person and give him the biggest hug he ever had. Yep, we all have ups and downs in our lives. Maya, yeah, save the day. Carpe diem, seize the day. That's what you got to do. Oh, man, I was just talking about that. Yeah, Craig, are you feeling better? Tell everybody how you're feeling. Christmas is a crappy time of year when you've lost a mate, and both him and I have lost our partners. It's not fun over Christmas. It's not. My husband was the biggest Christmas freak. He had to have trains around the Christmas tree. If it was up to him, we would have had a train that ran across every wall in our house. Plus, he had to have the little miniature villages. I never had that stuff. I'm a Jewish girl. So I got into it with him, but yeah. Yay. I know, Danny, that's really great. So he got really into Christmas. So when it's Christmas, I think about him. I do. Yeah, really, I hope so, Carrie Joe. And so Christmas and the birthdays and his birthday and our wedding anniversary, those are tough days. My dad and mom always said they wish they had more kids. When my sister passed away, a couple times my mom said, oh, I wish I'd had more. Yeah, we're going to do something. I mean, whether I got to fly to you or you got to fly to me or we got to drive, I mean, whatever it is, I think we deserve, yes, we're older. We deserve some happiness, some fun. Even if it's not the kind of fun you have when you're in your 20s and 30s, So what? We'll do the best we can, and I tell you what, Craig, I will make sure you eat healthy and you're happy. That's going to give you life that you didn't, you just don't. Honestly, you're going to have to trust me on that one. Yeah, Libra said she wished she'd had more. You're lucky to have the one son, though. That's nice. Kathy's two sons, Lee and Nathan, are the best. They're the closest I've ever had to being a mom. Libra said, I'm very ready to be a grandmother. My son needs to hurry up. Oh, Kathy loves her grandbabies. My God, that's what she lives for. She doesn't have the same needs for me, like the adventure. I have an adventurous spirit. I like to roam and find new places and go and do things. And Kathy likes to be home. Oh, Teresa, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't even want to read it out loud that your son passed away. I am so, honestly, my heart touches. You touched me so much. Oh gosh. That's probably the worst loss. My mother and father, when they lost my sister, she was 27. That killed them. That changed them forever. Really. And they got through it, but it was not easy all the way up to the end. Timothy says most people don't like my ideas of happiness. Well, you got to find the person that does. No, you never get over the loss of a child. You never really get over the loss of a loved one. You really don't. You get through it. Like you don't get over it, you get through it. And when I say get through it, I mean you get through it. You got to talk to yourself. You got to say, well, what would my son want? What would my husband want? They would want us to live life to the fullest, to open our eyes, and every day that you get to open your eyes is a gift, because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to have a problem or your best friend is or your loved ones. So if you have a good day, you're lucky. It's good. I mean, when I open my eyes in the morning and I see my two dogs and I give them the belly rubs and we just have a love session for a while. And I'm so grateful. I really am. Um, Mary Smith. I know I lost my niece at the age of 24. My sister's still struggling. It's been 5 years. Oh, she's never going to get over it. You don't get over it. You just learn to live with it. That's all you can do. Yep, Libra says that's because we're supposed to outlive our kids. Losing a child, no matter what age, is the highest degree of stress a person can go through. It's deep. It's deep grief. The only thing I can say about losing someone that helped me, I went to a hospice counselor. They have counselors that you can meet for free and sit once a week or twice a week for a while. Then she put me in a spouse loss group. There were about 12 of us. That helped tremendously. Just sharing, just listening to other people, and it got to your turn, and it got to the point we got, all of us got strong. And that same group in Florida meet once a month for dinner. They're all still good friends. Molly said, I was hoping for 3 more after my son, but the marriage fell apart when he was 2. I adore my son and his wife and the 2 little grandsons. Unfortunately, they moved to another state. Yeah, that's tough. Veroletta said, I lost my only brother 5 weeks ago. Oh my gosh. And you have helped me. I've been happy every time you have been live streaming. I can think about something else. I miss him so much. I know. And he would want you to be smiling and happy. Even, you're going to miss someone, and it's good. There's nothing wrong with feeling those feelings, but you also have to remember to keep going for him. Keep going for him. Oh wow, I didn't know that, Craig. Let me read up. Let me read that back. Oh my goodness. See, we all have a lot of. There's a Jewish word for it called surus. We all have our heartaches in our life because that is part of life. You cannot go through life without losing someone, or a few people, or lots, because it's just the way it is. Craig said, "I'm sorry to hear that, Teresa. When my daughter was 13, was in a car, hit a tree because the guy driving had a bad temper. She was gone 3 times, but they got her back. I was fortunate." Wow, Craig, I didn't know that. Oh my goodness, that's hard. Oh man, I'm so glad she was okay. Susan said, yes, hospice counseling support groups are the best to help with your grief. Yeah, if anyone is struggling with grief and they don't really have anyone that really can talk to them, call up hospice near you. Find out if they have, whether it's spouse loss or whether it's just a loss, doesn't matter. Just find out what they have offering, because the grief counseling is the best. It is. And you're allowed to feel it. You're not, no one's going to tell you to stop feeling. How can you stop feeling the love? Okay, I know I missed a few things. In love with health. So my father-in-law was 93 and 3/4 old when my husband died. I felt the worst for him. Like you said, no matter how old, losing a child's horrible. Yes. Yep. Teresa, you're going to make it, sweetie. You're just going to make it. You're going to make it for your loved one, because that's what they want. I know Mark. He would want me to keep going, to enjoy things that, I know he's looking down at me or whatever that happens, but I feel like he's put me with certain people that we're supposed to be together. So my mom and dad and his mom and dad were both gone, and we both thought that our parents up in heaven put us together so that we could be together. So you never know. Hey, Surfer, Adam. Good night, Adam. Teresa, ironic. Craig says, Teresa, ironic to say, but she's in the medical field and lives helping people, especially older folks. She said she wants to give back what she almost lost. Oh, that's wonderful. I'd love to meet your daughter, Craig. That's right, Judy. Seattle Judy says, treat people good with kindness. We don't know the moment they can be taken from us at any moment. That's right. Susan is a hospice. I am a hospice nurse, and I've been for 4 years now. Have been nursing for 44 years. I have seen the benefits that hospice provides my patients after and their families. Yeah, I think it's more for like the families than anything. Teresa said, I know that God put me with the youth who need a mentor. In love with health, keep your eyes and heart open for messages and signs. They are with us. They let us know if we pay attention. I agree. I have a lot of people, my mother, my father, my sister, my husband, and many other family members, aunts and uncles. I know, in love with health. Oh, Craig's got a wonderful daughter. She's a wonderful daughter for him. He's a good dad, so it goes both ways. It's going to get down into the 20s tonight. It's going to be cold. Libra said it wasn't great, but I'm still close to his family. He actually passed away last year from brain cancer. I cried for about 3 months. My son lost his dad. Aw. See, so like, what goes to show you that no matter who you are, you're going to lose someone sometime that you really love. And the more you love them, the deeper your love is, the more your grief is. And that's how it is. Libra says to Silver Surfer things, but no need for me really. We had worked through things, remained friends. Both of us liked each other's parents. I kept things good for my son's sake. That's the way to be. Susan said it's only going to get in the 60s in Orlando. Yeah, this is the time of year when we're going to get some cold, cold weather. You know, what's interesting too is when Kathy was married to a guy named Gary. That's who the father of Nathan and Lee. And I met Kathy right when they were getting divorced. That's when I met her, 1980. They always remained friendly. And as a matter of fact, not so friendly that he lived here in Knox City, Texas. He moved here too, to be near his sons. So we'd go to family night and he'd be there. You know, it's interesting how that works. Yeah. Oh well. Well, we get this dip down low and then it goes back. So I'm okay with it. The weather's the weather. You know, it's kind of neat because I've got my heater on right now. My little space heater warms my legs. Patricia said it's only 6 degrees here in Wales. So cold. That sounds really cold. Um, not last winter, but the winter before, I remember it being like 7 degrees. Everything was iced up, and I didn't like it. Libra says, Debs, Rick told me that I would always be part of his family. He knew my family was small and sort of dysfunctional. My ex has huge Lebanese family. They are wonderful. I'm glad that you had that because I didn't have my first husband. No. The only thing good about my first husband, he was a quarter Eskimo. He was born in Nome, Alaska. And his parents lived in Seattle. And we drove from California to Seattle. And the grandmother was all Eskimo. And she came to visit. She didn't even speak English. Very, very little English. And she brought wild blueberries and seal oil and dried fish. And that's what they ate, you know. So I got to see a part of people that, very interesting. Molly says, I did the best I could, but his father ruined their relationship all on his own. Hi, Nick's Picks. Welcome. Yeah, some people just don't have the ability to like work things through, Craig says, oh my, Debs. Rosie's cooking a stew on the fire in the backyard and smoke's going all over the damn place. What a hoot. She's a hoot. When I'm done here, I'll go visit. No, I didn't get to go to Alaska. We got up to Seattle. Actually, we did some traveling. Him and I, we went all the way up to British Columbia, Vancouver, Canada, but we didn't go to Alaska. No. Libra said, my ex was a restless person, the type that though thought the grass was greener on the other side of the fence. He got married 3 times. His family is important to me. Hi, Green Trout. Well, I got another 15 minutes to sit and chat here with y'all, but you're very welcome here. And make sure that you give me a thumbs up. I have actually more thumbs up than people. That's pretty good. We're just talking about life in general, how there's happiness in our life and there's sadness in our life. There's births and deaths. And we have to really have to do the best we can to carry on, not to get stuck in such a bad depression and grief that you can't do anything. Thank you, Green Trout. So that's what we're talking about today. I got my channel back. It was hacked for five weeks. I didn't have my real channel. This is my second channel, but I am trying to build it up. So if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It's good to have two channels anyway. That's really great. 79 thumbs up right now, and only 65 people in here. So I know you guys are enjoying this, and that makes my heart sing. And I'm just really happy that you're all here. Green Trout said I want to watch a Christmas movie tonight, but I don't know which one to watch. Well, I watched earlier today. I watched the Santa Claus movie with Tim, whatever his name is. In Love with Health says, we have a granddaughter born in July. My husband got to know about it, see the ultrasound, and touch the tummy while wearing his Santa suit. She will be a heart Band-Aid for us this year. Oh, she'll bring joy. She will be bringing joy. Thank you, Joanne. I really appreciate you always. You're always such a wonderful, wonderful friend to me. In Love with Health says Tim Allen, right, Green. The only trouble is that I have to travel to New Hampshire to see her and my kids. That's where, I don't know where you are, but I know I've been to New Hampshire. It's a beautiful place. Nick's Picks, my daughter just put not he play It's Wonderful Life. Oh, I love that one. It's a Wonderful Life is one of my favorites. I don't see all of them on there, but there's like a list on Dish that you can start up. I loved Elf. That was funny. What's the one? The one that's got I can't remember. I can't remember the name of it. Molly said, I'm going to delve any further into my sadness tonight. I'm not going to. Good. Just know that I am touched by all of yours and I'm sending love and light to you all. That's the best thing to send out is love and light. You have a trailer that they want me to follow, working on that concept. The only thing with the trailer is pulling it. I didn't like pulling my trailer. Now, if you have a small trailer, like if I had a 18-foot trailer instead of a 27-foot trailer, I think it'd be better. But I just didn't think I could live in one of those. Aw. There's so many Christmas movies on tonight. So many good ones. Your trailer's 26 foot, huh? It's hard to live in a trailer and pull it because, and I did it. I did it to Texas, but you get comfortable in your trailer and then you have to close it all up to travel. Nothing can be left on tables. Nothing can be out on the sink or everything has to be tucked away, and all the cabinets, you have to almost like tie them together so they don't fling open. It was a hassle. And then you get somewhere and you open it all up again and your back's breaking, and then you have to bend down and make sure that the what do you call it? Legs, they're not called legs. I'm sorry, but you know what I'm talking about. You have to put down the thingies that it's damn, I can't talk. But anyway, by the time you put it all together and hook up the water and the jacks, thank you. Put the jacks down and hook the water up and empty the tank, or put the tank. It's like so much to do. You do Damon says you choose your neighbors. Well, I happen to choose my neighbors. I happen to have the best place. I'm on my best friend and her husband's property and I can stay till I'm 90 years old or maybe even longer. Think Agape says, think in the present. Look closely at the word present. It's really a gift. How will you use it? How can you share your love with others? This is what our loved ones wish for us. Go make a difference. Ah, amen, sister. In love with health. Green, I feel for you. Bake some apples with nothing on them. You will be surprised what a treat it is. Damien loved that. That's good. Teresa said it's not Christmas until I was home alone. And I, not any of the others. National Lampoon, Christmas Vacation, and A Christmas Story. They're all on. On Dish Network, you can actually watch any of those anytime. Yeah, I think Agape said the right thing. Just to, and not every day is like that, We all have our days. Green Trout said, I live in a house, but I do have an RV. I know, exciting. Yeah, well, I enjoy traveling, but I don't. I think if I was gonna do it again, I'd probably get like a high top van, because I like to travel, but I don't really want to live in it forever. Well, you guys, it's time for me to probably end this. I have actually thought of getting a tiny trailer for travel and leave ours. Yeah, if I'm gonna do any traveling, my truck's nice, but I can't pull a huge trailer. It's no fun. I'd like a Class C. That's what I want Craig to get. It's nice, but they're not so big. And a van front feels better than the big old motorhome. It kind of scares me. Look at you, Craig. You got your little fire thingy. That's cute. I met Craig because we had Chico was our friend. Chico was very close to Craig, and I was close to Chico. So it just goes to show you. Yes, chin up for you, Teresa, too, sweetie. Just keep your chin up. Just know that anything you're feeling is okay, and try to concentrate on good things, feeling good, because our loved ones want us to be happy. They don't want us to suffer. They really don't. Damien said, I saw a lot of RVs at Walmart the other day. They really don't care, do they? Respect to them allowing through. Not every Walmart lets people camp overnight, but a lot of them do. And as long as the people that camp in overnight just use it for overnight and don't take advantage, it'll stay that way. But if RVers are out there at Walmart putting their slides out and putting some chairs and having a barbecue, it's gonna make it very bad on everybody else. So, Vera Lettuce's Class C is what I have, and it's easy to drive. That's what I'm thinking. Right. In love with health. Well, the ones that don't, the Walmarts that don't allow you are usually in under town rules where they are. That's true. Judy says, so happy for you, Deb. I hope you have a beautiful week. Good night. Love you. Love to all. Good night, Judy. Yes, I probably will do a live stream maybe Tuesday because I'm going to be gone tomorrow. Me and Amanda are going to have a dinner and we're going to meet her kids and we're going to enjoy each other. I want to go up to Seattle. I have my friend Chris there, and I have my friend Judy. So there's two reasons. Oh, and I have another friend, Cameo. She's from Oregon. So I'd love to get to Oregon. I almost wanted to live in Oregon, but I didn't get to Oregon. So it's all meant to be. There's no mistakes. Amanda is one of my subscribers. I don't know if she's here listening, but she is one of my subscribers that we befriended each other and we talk, and it just happened. Sandra, okay. Yeah, just sometimes you just click, you just like click, and so that's what's happening. So I will probably video my drive tomorrow. I'm going to leave around noon. I'll get there about 3-ish, 3:30, and have an evening of friendship. Hey, Amanda, there she is. The winch. Yeah, and she's a lot younger than me, but age is a number. I don't feel any older than her, really, other than maybe some hard times. And when you're young, you never really think about, you know, getting old. Yeah, you would struggle more. Well, I would have, because I was going to go to the coast of Oregon, and then, the more I think about it, I'd be very much alone, and it wouldn't have worked out for me. Yep, Craig. He had a big Class A. We never got to see it though. But I think we all learn sometimes we have to go through like the wrong vehicle to get to the right one, especially when it comes to motorhomes and Class C's and vans. Oh, Judy, you're a special person. I can't wait to meet you. You're doing pretty good, Craig. Your typing is getting better. Mr. Craig, there's something about you, Craig. I don't know what I do know what it is, but I mean, like, I am drawn to Craig. And I haven't felt that way about a man. But does Craig feel the same about me? That's the question. Yes, I have good internet. I use Verizon because in this town, if you don't have Verizon, you're not going to get your telephone's not going to work. So we have Verizon. I have unlimited. Plus, I pay for Dish Network for me and the main house, and then they share. I have a Wi-Fi extender. They share their Wi-Fi for my laptop, which is real sensitive. Like if I touch it, I lose it. Susan, you have a good night too, sweetie. Yeah, I'll be checking. I'll be doing a little videoing. No, taking care of 11 people is a big job. Yeah, Libra said it seems like an expensive lesson going through several vehicles before finding the right one, and none of them are an investment. It's not like a house. That's true. Teresa, I looked at the Class A's, but they only have one bedroom, and I don't sleep with my sister. I like the fifth wheels with the bunkhouse, but I don't know how to drive those big suckers. So Class C. Well, there's Class C's that have the bed on up above the cab and a bedroom in the back, so that helps. Yeah, unlimited is the way to go. I know, Craig. Thanks for saying it. I know. I was just fishing for it. I adore you, buddy. Yeah, I don't want no fifth wheel either. Oh, let's see. In Love with Hell says poor Kelly Doyle. Finally found a Class C and now it leaks badly. Only a month into her having it. She is acting positive, but I feel for her. Yeah, I hate the idea of having a lemon, A lot of these RVs, even this one, although I've been lucky. I have a big RV carport over my RV. So when I first moved to Texas, in Knox City, I saw that every time you go by a car dealership, they had big canopies above all of the cars. And RV parks all had covers over their camp spaces, because if you get hail, you're going to get ruined. And so when I got here, I didn't. I put in. I had enough money to put in a sewer line, electric, and water from the main house to here. That was expensive. And I was gonna say, I wound up doing a GoFundMe, which I never lived down. I never live it down, even though it's like 3.5 years ago. But I got an RV carport. One of my subscribers, who remains nameless, and she wanted to be anonymous, sent me a couple $1,000s towards this RV carport, and it wound up costing $3,300. But it's one of the best investments you could do. So I did that. Right, Libra says, in moving an RV on the road, it's constantly going to have problems that they're not really made to live in. So I'm living in it. But like where I'm sitting right now, this used to be the dinette. And Kathy's husband, Mark, he helped take the dinette out. And we found how the floor was soft, like it had like a weakness. So he put down real thick plywood. And then I got a rug, and we covered it with rug. And then I bought a really nice, big, huge, like table desk and a nice easy chair. And I'm so much happier. Yeah, I'm subscribed on my original channel to her. You got to kind of, when you're going to travel and you're going to live in an RV, if you can live smaller, it's going to be much easier on you. That's the truth. Judy says, two of my folks got into a fight last week. De-escalation was the challenge, but they lose housing if they don't comply. Hey, Butterbean, I am going to end this. I know we're all talking and stuff, but my throat's sore. I'm tired, and I haven't even had dinner. I fed my dogs. They had dinner. So it's 9:30. I can't even believe it. It's already 9:30 here. You're asking me, Damien, have you always lived on the move or lived in a house? Oh no, just for it's 4.5 years that I've been in my trailer. I sold my mobile home. I had a big, nice mobile home on a lake, and I sold it. Dan says, like I told you, I used to deliver and work on RVs, and I can tell you that they are made with the cheapest materials. Yeah, you have to redo things. Certain things are made like crap, really. So it's just the way it is. Craig says, Deb, your throat's sore. My do was mine. Just kidding. Yeah, it's ironic. Well, it's not sore like sick, but it's definitely, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna make some hot tea. Well, Dan, I think I give you a lot of credit for building your little trailer. Dan just is in the process of building a small, kind of like a teardrop type of thing, a little bigger than that, I think, maybe. And he's going to travel in that for a while. Yeah, hot tea and some honey. And I have an avocado that's calling my name. So I might make some avocado toast. Or maybe I'll scramble some eggs. Something easy. It's not going to be a major dinner. So that's what I'm doing. And when you do travel, you want to keep it light. My trailer's not moving unless I sell it and get rid of it. But I'm not moving it. Teresa said, did Craig give you boy cooties? I don't think so. It's too hard to get him over the phone. Well, kids, until Tuesday, I will see you then. I'm going to continue working on my old channel, which is RVDebs Journey. This is RVDebs Journey 2. And if you can resubscribe to that channel, I'd appreciate it. And this one too. And we'll be seeing you soon. Thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. You're great. I have the best live streams on here. I really don't usually have any drama. Yes, having my channel hacked caused me drama, but really, basically, I do love to keep it upbeat, try to help people out of the blues, talk about our families and friends, keep everybody alive and happy. So until then, peace out, my good friends. Be happy, be kind. If you can just be kind, treat people like you want to be treated, and it works a lot better. Thank you, Damien. I hope you stick around and come back. Thank you, Gapi. All of you. I really, really, really want to thank you for being here and going through all this with me. I could have done it without you. See you later. Peace.